for ransom when my scope like Richard Branson. Since the basement making anthems over seasons with the man in black is teasing with my Panthers. Pretty girl, she think I'm handsome, just coasting through these.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll be watching the Huskies' Offensive Player of the Year. He comes into this one 5th in the NFL in touchdown receptions. It's the Huskies.
Glendale. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Huskies of Rio de Janeiro taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And they will elect to not bring this one out, as our first drive will begin at the 25. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win. And that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Set, Smith, red, Sam, Hunt.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Kareem Hunt. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kareem Hunt. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Cardinals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. This taken in at the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. They'll look to throw here. Repeated the last play, finding Walker. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. They'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown. A great play there. 58 yards. And the Huskies are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Myers connects on the PAT. And we are tied at 7. Scoring summary. 3-play drive. Jason Myers set to kick off. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
Jordan Brooks,
He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Ready.
on second down. Here's the option.
Oh, what a move. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good chunk on the ground, and the keeper 17 yards, first down.
Yellow, black lock, check pin.
They run right side with Hunt. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Ready?
They'll set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They'll get it inside the 20.
Touchdown, Cardinals!
Jerry Jeudy.
With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Fielded at about the 28. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
Get a look at Jerry Jeudy as he leads his offense back out there for this next series.
Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot.
In trouble, and he's taken down.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. He'll look to throw.
That's complete to K.J. Osborne.
A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards.
And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Rio offense set to take over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Well, partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night, 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of '85. But then they never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it, partner, didn't it almost feel like a...
And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Huskies are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are. This team is truly...
Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football, as they've got it as we resume action. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And they came into play here off 2 straight victories. They're back to 500 on the year. But, Charles, is this little mini run coming too late to salvage their season?
Well, they definitely dug themselves a hole that leaves them needing to play almost perfect football from here on out. But I do believe they think that they've got this thing turned around, and they are capable of doing exactly that.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
A give up the middle to Gibson. Fights through him. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 83 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Come on, set.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target. And it's 3rd down. Yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Cam Smith drops him for a loss of 10. And it's going to be 4th and long. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Well, the Rio offense about to set up shop once again. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down. They'll set up a throw. He completes this to Walker. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion.
And they'll be left with second and a couple. Back to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, the first two drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to think they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
He's going to let it go again. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown! A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And his guys are going to take the lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. A drive there of just 4 plays.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10.
Here's Gibson to start the drive.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Give him 2 yards on that play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here's Tommy Townsend now.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now the Rio offense set to take over.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
That confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Huskies are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now up to 14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Draymond Jones providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
It's a 54-yard punt with a return of 11. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. A big play there as time expires in the first half. And the Huskies will extend their lead here just before halftime. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
So we reach halftime and what's been a fair... Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. Well, we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position number 1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And he's got some space here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And a real first down.
They're going to look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
From the gun, it's Walker. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Here is 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. And Walker has it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Walker with it. Tackle made there by Buda Baker.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and cut back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And a Rio de Janeiro first down.
He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Walker. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. They come up short here on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Jordan Brooks able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And this will be taken at the 13. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
3 quarters have come and gone. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walker. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 50 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Walker with a grab, left side. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Up the middle, here's Walker. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st down, Huskies.
Now back to throw.
Throw out wide to Walker.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it.
Touchdown! Kenneth Walker with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list.
And the Huskies add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Jordan Brooks able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Okay, right.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
He's ready.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. Extra point up and through by Myers. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Cardinal offense takes back over. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Second down and 6 now.
At the 45-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done it. Under pressure, and down he goes. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Kenneth Walker headed back out there. On the other side, they've had trouble stopping him not only on the ground but through the air. He's hit the century mark running the ball. He's approaching that receiving it.
I'm starting to think, Brandon, we're going to have to start judging running backs by a little bit different standard. And we know the gold standard now is 1,000 yards running the football. But I think we've got to start looking at all-purpose yards, yards from scrimmage.
This is caught at the 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Ready?
Back to throw now on first down. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Let's go.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Jordan Brooks in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7. It is